What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the YouTube channel, man. I hope you guys are blessed and having a good day. And today's video, we got a 4-3-3 tactic for you guys that I'm sure you are going to love, man. Make sure that you're hitting the like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget, guys, I'm live on Twitch, always streaming Football Manager. That's Monday to Friday, 4 p.m. Twitch will pop up now, and the link is in the description. So make sure you guys are heading over to the Twitch, following, and getting active in there, man. The chat is always lit. Song requests, so many things. But let's get straight into the tactic and what you guys are waiting for. Let's go. And here we are off the rip. You can see straight away that Manchester United have actually won the league. They've won the Europa League and they've won the Carabao Cup. If Man United can sneak it and do this season, I'll be loving it, boy. But anyways, we can see that we've only lost 4 games in the Premier League. Obviously 8 draws and then 26 wins. We had Roma, in the Europa League final, beat them on penalties, and then the Carabao Cup win as well. So 3 trophies in one season, it's not too shabby. They got knocked out in the semi-finals by Brighton in the FA Cup, but it's not the end of the world, man. But let's get straight into it. And as you can see straight away, we got Isaac with 22 goals, Martial second with 21 goals, and Weghorst third with 19 goals. So we can see our assistant manager was definitely using Martial up front at times and Weghorst up front at times. And then we have the average rating, Marcus Rashford at the top with Weghorst at third. Rashford with 16 assists in the Premier League. Bruno Fernandes equaling Mo Salah, picking up 13 assists. And then we move over to player of the matches. We can see Rashford with 7 player of the matches and David De Gea with 16 clean sheets, man. So this tactic done absolute wonders for Manchester United. All right, and here we are. And as you can see straight away, with Brentford, Brentford have in fact finished in 6th place, which is very good for Brentford. I'm not too sure where they're predicted to finish, but I know it's nowhere within the top 6 because we know it's probably the big 6. But yeah, the team has done very well to finish in 6th place with 58 points. Obviously, level 1 points with Bournemouth, but got to do it to get there, man. So we're not complaining, man. Ivan Toney, we can see with 21 goals. 21 goals, second top goal scorer. And then we move into the last team that we've actually tested the tactic with. That is Napoli. Obviously, they've got the crazy name change going on. So yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce that. But it's Napoli. And we can see Napoli are actually the champions of the Serie A. They got knocked out in the Champions League in the round of 16 by PSV. Not a great performance. But then they did win the Italian Cup. So that's another double as well. So that is an average of about 5 trophies won across all 3 teams we tested with. Manchester United, Brentford and Napoli, man. So it's not too bad. If you can buy players and build the side to fit the tactic, then I'm definitely sure the tactic will do bits for you guys, man. But we can see Napoli have actually got 100 points. They are absolutely cooking. 100 points with only 2 losses, both away from home, and 69 goal difference. I mean, Osimhen is nowhere near the top goal. Well, he's 4th. He only played 20 games with 19 goals, meaning he definitely got injured, but they still managed to win the league even without him in there. And as we can see, our top assister with 15 assists, and then Osimhen with 7 man of the matches, and Cavachilo with 7 man of the matches, man. Our goalkeeper with 17 clean sheets, man. But it's been absolutely great. You cannot complain whatsoever, man. And now it is time to break down the tactic. But before we do that, people, man, I want to ask if you guys can please leave a like on this video, subscribe, and turn on the notifications. This really does help the channel grow. This really pushes the channel onto the algorithm and helps support me, man. And I appreciate you guys. And I'm sure you guys appreciate me bringing you some Football Manager content. So, guys, help out and hit the like right now, man. But let's get straight into the tactic, people. But let's get straight into it, guys, man. So straight away, we've gone with a sweeper keeper on defend with the instructions, take fewer risks and tackle harder. Then our left wing back, we've got a wing back on support and we have told him to cross aim to the centre. That is the same with our right back, wing back on support, and we've told him cross aim to the centre. Then we've gone with our left centre back as a ball playing defender with no instructions, and that is the same with our right centre-back, just a standard central defender with no further instructions. Then we have a defensive midfielder on support, obviously that's Casemiro, and we told him to dribble less, tackle harder, and mark tighter. And then we've got a box-to-box on support with no further instructions, and then an advanced playmaker with no further instructions. Then we've gone with 2 inverted wingers on both wings, and they are told to cross aim to the centre as well. And then we have an advanced forward on attack. I feel like this tactic would work very well if you had a pressing forward, so it depends on the striker you have. But yeah, if you had a pressing forward, I think this would still do a lot of bits. So it depends what you want to do anyway. And then the mentality, we have a positive mentality. In possession, we've gone with bang in the middle, fairly wide. And then the approach play, we're passing into space. The crosses, mixed crosses, work the ball into the box. Passing directness slightly shorter with a slightly higher tempo. And creative freedom, be more expressive, man. We want them to try and make things happen. Then we move on to in transition. And in transition, we've gone with counter press and counter, with distribute ball to the fullbacks and distribute to the centre backs too, and that is it. Then out of possession, we've gone with a high press, a higher line. Obviously, I did simulate this season, so I did holiday through the season, but in certain games, you would probably want to drop your line further back. It just depends on you and depends on the opponents you're playing. Obviously, if you're 3-0 up, you don't really need a higher defensive line. You might want to pull the line back and pull back the high press, but that just comes to in-game management and in-game tweaking. But some of these things I can help you guys with if you come over to the Twitch. Like I said, the link is in the description. Obviously, I can give you guys advice, what I would do in certain scenarios, etc., man. But yeah, and then we've gone with prevent short goalkeeper distribution and trigger press much more often, man. And that is the 4-3-3. Let me know how it goes for you guys. Let me know what teams you attempt to try it with. And make sure you hit that like button. Once again, hit the subscribe. And make sure you're following all my social media platforms. That is all in the description, man. But I'll see you guys on the next video, man. Love.